Hi, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy almost Maya's birthday. We're so happy she's our very own sweetheart, born on Valentine's Day. Well, let me tell you the top stories. I mentioned passports. Guys, there is a huge demand, the highest demand for new passports in, well, I didn't go beyond 1980. But you can do much of it online now. But if you're planning on 2023, it is 8 to 11 weeks. 8 to 11 weeks. And if you pay for expedited service, you're still looking at 4 to 5 weeks. That's paying extra money. Just plan in advance. If you need help with that, reach out to me. I tell you, we've had great success in getting appointments at May Memorial Library here in Burlington. Another place that I send people frequently is to the Elon Post Office. So either of those, but make an appointment because it is becoming crucial. Okay, next, security. Wow, it is everywhere. And Princess had a security breach. Somehow, passengers who were booked, got a letter. It was on Princess letterhead. It was from a Princess envelope on the outside, or at least looked like that. It even had some passenger information that was correct. Some of them had the correct departure dates. Some of them had the right ships, the right passenger names. It was scary. Anyway, it was fraud and it was demanding money. Now, that's pretty critical that they have accessed some information. But to be honest with you, agents have a lot of access. So I can pull up 100 reservations quickly and easily. Anyway, I digress. Let's go somewhere else. Be careful. And if you have a question, it's just another reason why you really should be using a professional travel agent. We're full time. This is what we do. And don't let someone else just tell you that it's okay. If it doesn't sound right, check it out. Story number 3. There was a 76-year-old lady who did a beach excursion in St. Lucia. Now, St. Lucia is beautiful, and they have some gorgeous beaches. She did an excursion. It was a beautiful beach, seemed quite romantic because it was nearly empty. As she was swimming, she got caught in a current and was taken out to sea and drowned. It really was like a slap in the face to me as I read that, because the key point was, without being at a resort, there are no lifeguards. And going into a beautiful ocean that looks completely safe. There aren't big waves there, so that wasn't the issue. It was currents. We're saddened for this family. It's an ongoing situation, so pray for this family. But it was really like one of those moments that hit me today, and I really thought many times when I book families at villas or outside of resorts where there are lifeguards at the ocean. I didn't consider that, and it will be something that I mention going forward. Okay, story number 4. Investigators are investigating several issues that have gone on in Antarctica. I reported a couple of different times about deaths that had occurred. It was in the winter months, well, in the winter, like December, and there was a bad storm. A ship decided to proceed with the ports of call and ignored the maritime warnings. The ship was hit with a rogue wave, a wave that had a higher enough wave break that it burst open 5 cabins. 5 cabins at like at least 12 feet wide. And fortunately, in the shredding of the glass that came through into the cabins, it killed one passenger. A similar occurrence that has caused investigation is the Antarctica sailings. One of the big high points is to get on, small dinghies. It'll have 6 or 8 people, 10 people at the most, and off you go amongst the icebergs. Well, one small raft boat that was an inflatable raft boat was overturned with a wave, and it had 6 passengers on board, 2 of which passed away. There are a lot of excellent cruise lines with impeccable reputations that are on the line because things do happen. So just want to bring that to your attention. There are things going on. Speaking of situations, today, this afternoon, actually this evening, as I'm preparing to load this broadcast, there's a new travel warning for Mexico, the western part of Mexico. So it's very explicitly said, and I shared the article on my Facebook page, Melinda Fargas Facebook, that if you have kids going on spring break, they're urging parents to cancel reservations. The prey on young adults is easy. The mark is easy. And there is just riotous behavior. There's been muggings and rapes and violence that have broken out in places that normally there wouldn't be. So they would also be places where kids would be hanging out. So if I had a kid and they were going to Cabo San Lucas or Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, Zihuatanejo, anywhere along the western seaboard, I would be cautious. They did mention that extremely safe is the Cancun, Mayan Riviera, Cozumel, Playa del Carmen areas. They're virtually unaffected. They are run by business owners, and it's a different feel. It's not nearly as colonial. It's much more westernized. So read the article. I posted it. And if you have questions, reach out to me. My number is coming across. Okay, it's 336-222-TRIP. 336-222-TRIP. I want to make sure that we wish a very, very happy birthday to now the most special young lady in my life. She married my son, Maya Noel Fargas. We love you. We wish you a very, very, very happy birthday tomorrow. Mom, are you going to sing with me? Mother, do you want to sing happy birthday with me? She's shaking her head. No. Okay. I'll call and sing it to you by phone. Stay warm out there. It is nicer than it has been. It's a whole 52 degrees. For the ones of you who know Miss Betty White from our church, she passed away, and tomorrow is the funeral. If you're reaching out to me tomorrow, I won't be available in the middle of the day. Leave me a message, or you can email me. You can reach out to my Calendly link right there and set up an appointment. Would love to talk to you. Would love to answer questions about any of the stories I told you about. And by the way, one of my other creator friends said, I get a ton of stories from my viewers. So I challenge you. I need you. If there's something really big that you think's big, let me know. I want to look into it. I spend 10, 12 hours to make sure that I bring you what I feel, what I personally feel, it's my opinion, what I feel like are critical updates to bring you. But we would love to serve you. We're serving you now across the Carolinas, both Carolinas. You can reach out to us and we would be honored. Thank you again. And remember, without a travel agent, you're on your own. Ciao.